Lovecapades and stuff.
Oh my god.
You're just annoying.
Do you want me to do it one more without the end stuff?
I think it's fine.
It's fine. It's funny. That's a question for Mr. Colin Rivera.
Oh, is it? So, well, you know, it's kind of an interesting story. I invited these guys to play music with us, with me, and then we did, and that's kind of how...
Ta-da!
I'm just kidding.
Great story.
So I met John at a music club, and we started jamming, and then this little precious angel came along, and it sounds like he's our child.
He's not.
9 months later, he came along.
Yeah, then we found him on the street, and he had decent rhythm, so we thought it would be pretty good.
Good enough
and then
for this.
then we had a couple other bass players who were good, but moved on to greener pastures like marriage, which is cool, whatever. And then this man came along, so yeah, one thing led to another, and the rest is history.
Rock and roll history.
Well,
Yeah. No, it is.
yeah,
Pop
yeah,
and
I
roll
guess.
history.
Talk and roll.
Well, it's pop rock. I mean, it definitely has a British kind of European influence. I think it's just from Colin's upbringing. He'll oftentimes bring a song to us, and we'll kind of contribute to it. But I, like me personally, like I've always been really influenced by Brian Eno and U2 and Dan Lanois and all those people. And that sound, that really airy, spacey sound, ever since like I can remember, my parents had Joshua Tree, and I would listen to that as a little kid. And so having that in my mind, and then combined with like the style from the UK, it meshes really well, and it gives it that sound.
What would we like to tell
That
people
you
here?
rock.
Oh my god.
No, honestly,
We need a new drummer.
No, this, honestly though, this is one of the funnest places to play music.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a 4-hour drive for us to get up here, and sometimes it's a nightmare, but it's a blast, and we always get excited when we get rebooked here, and because people come and they dance and they yell and scream, and that's what makes playing music fun. Like if no one came, we would.
it would be your band rehearsal, yeah.
Yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
sitting, well, we wouldn't be a band. We'd be sitting on our couch playing video games. But because people come, it's a blast.
So thanks for coming to the show, kids. But seriously, please come. Like clockwork, they're waiting for your heartbeat, with nothing more than a pulse to carry through. When consequences turn to dust, and when we wake from the sleep that we are trusted, it's time to leave this town just like you do, just like you do. Where have you been? 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 Save some time, the begging of our sorry lives. I've told you once before. If this is how the sun goes down, if this is how you're smiling now, I'll never wanting more, wanting more. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? dumb son you never wanted more.